What's up guys, Pyrostasis here, and this is my walkthrough of Assassin's Creed Sequence 1. That's basically the first of 9 parts of the game. And this first little part here is mainly just more or less the tutorial for those who, like me, haven't played Assassin's Creed before. This kind of walks you through all the different moves, how to handle all the counters and such along those lines. Basically get you used to the movement system. This series will be in a playlist divided into sequences. So the first sequence, second sequence, all the way through sequence 9. So this one right here I believe is 4 or 5 videos. And for each one I'll be covering how to get 100% sync. So for this first clip here, all you have to do basically to get 100% is do a counter. Now, right up here, this next scene, in this next scene you have to practice the counters, but you don't get credit for performing the counters until the following fight. So I am still relatively new to the game, so my figuring out the controls is still a little bit sloppy. I haven't quite figured out why sometimes you block and sometimes you don't when you're holding R1. But basically you hold R1 and then you hit the attack button right as they swing, and you'll counter their attack and do a fatality on them. I do have to say I really like the way the game's set up. I do like the whole sneaky aspect and the running around and taking folks out. That just, for any of you guys who've watched my Skyrim videos, you know that is pretty much my main play style. Is I do prefer to do the sneaky stealth assassin type setups. So either that or just a complete crazy homicidal maniac, one of the two. Now, just showing what is required for the 100% sync right there. And yeah, that was a total fail. I couldn't figure out how to pop the lever at first, but I did finally get it figured out. And this ghost image is kind of a nice little helper to get you started with. I haven't seen him in some of the later levels yet, so I assume he's mainly just there for the tutorial to teach people the type of structures to look for, the knots on the wall and things along those lines. But I do have to say the game's rather gorgeous. The cutscenes are just absolutely amazing. I haven't seen cutscenes that are that entertaining to watch since, you know, maybe some of the Blizzard games. So I'm looking forward to seeing how the storyline progresses. I'll probably have to go back and play the original game, which came with this version. So may go back and play that one. Never played Assassin's Creed 1. I played Assassin's Creed 2 briefly when I rented it, but didn't really put a whole lot of time into it. So, but like I said, this mission's fairly straightforward. There's not a whole lot to it. It covers, like right here is the assassination from a ledge, where you just basically get on the ledge, push the square, and you'll take them out. And it's mainly just to show you all the little moves and what you're capable of, which is really wild, all the different things that you are capable of doing. Just the different structures and such, and without this tutorial, I mean, it's obvious sometimes some of the stuff that you can climb on and then you can aim from, but sometimes it's also a little bit confusing. So right here you don't necessarily have to jump up on it. I jumped up on it. All you have to hit is the interact button, which for PS3 is a circle. So didn't necessarily have to jump up on it. I do find this scene rather hilarious. He knocks this off, you know, all dramatic like after climbing up here, and then jumps down. And water acts pretty much like a brake, so something tells me you'd have busted your face up nice and good on that statue once it hit the water. And this poor bastard's just trying to have his lunch. Why can't you just let him have his lunch? Oh, bad day for you, sir. Bad day. And that right there is the guard that if you counter you get 100% sync, or any of the other guards in this tomb will count. It's kind of up to you on how you want to go about doing it. He's pretty much the easiest one to kill. After this, you go into a room with several guards. You can be all sneaky like and do aerial assassinations. You'll see the tooltip right there. You basically just lock on with L1 and then jump down with square and you'll perform an assassination. But it isn't necessarily required to be sneaky. There may be an achievement. I haven't looked at the achievement lists yet. I'll probably be doing a video about those later on. So, But you can basically just combat from the get-go. Walk in there like you own the place and rape them all. There's no necessarily reasons for all the covert stuff. It's just kind of fun. And when I came through here, I didn't realize that that guy by the door is friendly. So after clearing these guys, I did set up to try and do an assassination on him, but should have been obvious. He didn't have a nasty red kill me icon standing over his head. But like I said, I haven't played the series before, so it takes me a little bit to figure it all out. That guy kind of laid me out from behind there. Camera angles get a little bit crazy. You definitely have to rotate the camera a little bit more than I am used to doing. And here's my my completely meaningless climb back up on the roof here. But that more or less ends this part of the first sequence walkthrough. Like I said, make sure before you leave this room that you perform a counter attack on one of the guards so you don't miss out on that 100% sync. Make sure you click the like button if you enjoyed this video or found it useful. Subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my other videos, tips, tricks, and guides. And I'll see you guys in part 2.